Hi, and a very warm welcome to today's Yin Yoga class. My name is Gaia, and today I am taking you on a wonderful journey with a bolster. If you do not have a bolster at home, you can absolutely use a thick pillow. You can also use blocks. However, I do recommend it if you're using blocks that are of the softer variety, not cork ones, for instance, like I have, just because we want this to feel really nice on our lower back. Also, this entire class is done reclined, so that is like a nice bonus perhaps if you don't really feel like moving around a bit. We will just be laying down and enjoying ourselves. This is a beginner-friendly class. All experience levels are welcome here, and let's begin in a supported bridge. So grab your bolster and place it underneath your pelvis. Just find a position that supports you, that feels good, comfortable, that makes you feel almost as if you could fall asleep here. Make sure that your spine is nice and long, your feet are flat on the mat, and you can let your arms rest by your side with the palms facing up, or you can keep them somewhere on your body. Depending on what works for you today, what makes you feel most comfortable and most relaxed. And once you find the position that feels just right for you, simply settle into it, breathe nice and deep, and enjoy the peace that you are creating. I'll let you know when it's time to come out. Gently begin to deepen your breath, signaling to your body that we are about to move. Then you can invite some movement into your arms, into your shoulders. And for our next pose, we're going to do a knee to chest, and you might have to adjust your prop a tiny bit. And how to check the easiest way is to extend one leg long and see how it would feel to lift this one. And if you need to make any adjustments, just make those adjustments. We always want to feel super supported, super safe. And then check again if you bring your left leg in or your right leg, depending on which side you chose to do first. Just see, how does it feel? How does it feel to bring one leg in while your pelvis is still supported with your prop? If you want to increase the stretch, you can flex the extended leg. Make sure that you're not tense in your shoulders here, even though you are holding your bent leg. Just see if you can relax through your upper body. And we won't be here too long because I know this can be a bit demanding for some people. Just around a minute or so, feeling the stretch in the hip flexor, compression in the other. And just breathe and let your body do what it wants. Let it sink deeper. And then gently switch the legs if you want to do a bit of a balancing act. First, bend the extended leg and then straighten the bent leg. Again, grab a hold of your bent leg, making sure that everything in your top half of the body still feels relaxed. And you can always flex the extended foot to invite some more stretch into that hip flexor. And allow your body to settle here, to go where it wants to go. And then gently bring that extended leg in. You can hold yourself by the thighs here, and we're going to do a variation of legs up the wall, of course, without a wall here. See if you can extend your legs up towards the ceiling. Your arms come down by your side. There's some space between your legs, so they are forming a sort of narrower V. And just see where you have to tilt them to find that weightlessness, because you will find that there is a sweet spot where your legs feel super light. It might be a bit more towards the head for some people. Just find your alignment. See where you're using the minimal amount of strength to keep your legs up. And breathe here. If at any point this becomes too much, you can always bend your knees, bring the feet back on the mat, and then remove the prop from beneath you. And just let your knees fall in towards each other. And you can wait for the rest of us there. But if you're good here, just surrender, breathe, and enjoy. Take 3 more breaths in this pose in your own time. And then when you're ready, bend into your knees, place the feet back on your mat, press into the feet, lift up your pelvis, and remove the prop from beneath you. And as you lie down, just allow your spine to settle for a bit here. Maybe widening the feet to the edges of the mat and letting the knees come in towards each other. Just releasing the low back a bit more. And then come into a reclined child's pose, bringing both of your knees in close to your chest. You can hug yourself around the legs, hold yourself by the shins or behind the thighs. Just choose what works for you today, what allows you most comfort, most relaxation. And we'll be here for a little while longer as my sweet boy Merkaba decides to give me kisses when he knows I can't move. So find the perfect expression today for you of what child's pose looks like, and just enjoy your time here. Slowly deepen your breath. Maybe rock a bit side to side before extending your legs long and getting ready for Shavasana. If you want to grab a blanket or anything else for your Shavasana, please feel free to do so right now. If you're good how you are, then just extend your legs long and let the feet flop. Let your arms rest by your sides with the palms facing up. Make sure that the back of the neck is long, and then just allow yourself to settle against your mat. Integrating this beautiful practice and giving yourself this wonderful moments of final rejuvenation before we wrap up the practice. You can remain in Shavasana for longer if that suits you today, but if you're ready to come out, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. You can take a nice deep stretch if that feels good to you, stretching from your fingertips to your toes. And then roll onto one side into a fetal position and remain there for a breath or so. And when you're ready, you can use your hands to help lift yourself back up into a seat. Come into kneeling or sukhasana or whichever position feels best for you in this moment. Place your hands together at the heart and we will close our practice with gratitude. First, thank yourself for coming onto your mat today, for giving yourself the space, the time, and the love to do this practice, to nourish yourself, your nervous system, your body, your mind, and your spirit. And then see what you can tap into today that you're grateful for or can appreciate. Just find even one simple thing you can be grateful for. whether it's the sun outside, the air you breathe, whatever comes to mind is perfect for you right now. And just breathe into that gratitude for 3 nice deep breaths. I want to thank you so much for doing this practice with me, and I will see you soon. Thank you.